First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Steven Matz. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now it's Jose Ramirez, leading the AL in batting average.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for New York, Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. Soto with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Outside low, and that is ball one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So Harper stands in. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Hey, by the way, Chris.
0-1.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Harper with another scorching run of play lately. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a
Lindor.
line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Base hit center field. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
So up next, Yainer Diaz.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
1-1, no strikes.
Mads, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Fouled off left side. Diaz with a homer in his last game. The pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's outside. 3-2 down.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
3-2. Got him. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 3, and the Cardinals coming up. And we're back. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman,
Louis.
Otto Lopez.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second, and it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. There's the strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Fried went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. No outs, runner on second. Next offering is downstairs.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games.
Third,
in 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Willson Contreras now up to the plate. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Fried, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Comes up empty. Runner at second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye right there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one at 95 missed up top. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes upstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Judge pulls that one down, and that's the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in St. Louis, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Matz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Now, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Man at first, nobody out. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. To the left side, but it is well foul. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second, tag, and they got it.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Scott makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz
So the
Chisholm
batting order
Jr.
turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Chisholm working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Tap foul at the plate. Ramirez recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Max Fried will go to work. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Donovan went deep in his most recent game. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. Doyle gets under it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Mason
Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
1-0.
In the dirt, ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still
makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. Yankees 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And here it comes. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. A double and a run scored his first time up.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Inside.
Oh, that's inside.
And the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Thompson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Soto at second. Judge on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting,
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Steven Matz is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
Well,
Number
no margin for
57.
error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Strike two.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out looking at his first at bat. There's your strike. Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ah, that got him. And that's going to force in a run. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. One out, bases full. That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And
That's
a ball evens the count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses, and a full count now. Bases loaded, one away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's one of the best players in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Hot shot to third. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all
fielder,
strikes.
Victor
He wasn't even able to foul one off.
second.
There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And that is out of play. Freed winds and deals. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That one
ball,
way outside, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Doubled his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already,
Now
his
batting,
bat
third
stays in the
baseman,
zone
Jose
on plane
Ramirez.
for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. There's a swing and a miss.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And that's outside. And the count is filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Judge digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 63rd home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 8-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Thompson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New
for
arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this line is swinging it.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's Frankie Lindor. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Lindor, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
Misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Lindor checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. Home run number 30 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now here is Yainer Diaz. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 10-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's outside.
High fly ball out towards left center. Donovan puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Brenton Doyle. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one there.
Outside.
Next offering way upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. Scott sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Lars Nootbaar.
Swing and a ground ball. Ramirez sends it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up to hit is Willson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. That one at the knees for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Nato.
Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's the Cardinal DH. Jordan Walker flied to right his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Just missed. On the ground to third. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the Cards strand a couple. They're down 10-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Leahy back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Runner on the goal. And that one fouled off. Runner on the go again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. And that's 2. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
check
for the
of the current
Cardinals,
standings.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Chisholm brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
Victor Scott now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Otto Lopez getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. Now an 0-2 from Free. That one missed. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. The Yankees up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Ball. Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. The Cards leave one. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
0-1.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared,
Now
knowing that if
batting,
it's not on the tee,
shortstop,
you're going to take that
Francisco
pitch because
Lindor.
you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Around second is Harper. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped, but foul. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, now a look down to first, and he went around. Just enough that time. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Oh, 0-2 now. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they extend their lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Leahy won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching
Ian
for the
Hamilton
Cardinals.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
He caught it behind his back. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. There's one.
Out on the tag.
Now batting left fielder Brenton Doyle.
And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Lars Nootbaar.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Into second, and he's got a double. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there. Contreras over at second, 1 down. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hit in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jose Ramirez.
What a stop. Throw to the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hamilton, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1.
Strike.
Hard on the ground to first. Contreras steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
2 down, bases empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one way outside. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Judge rips that one. Scott should have this one. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And now the
Cardinals,
DH, Jordan Walker.
hitter, Jordan Walker.
The wind of the pitch. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard.
Up next,
Mason
for the
Wynn
Cardinals,
next up for the
the
Cardinals.
shortstop,
1 for 2.
Wynn.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
I'm
0-1's
impressed
the
by
count.
the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Up
Now
next
up for
the
St. Louis,
Cardinals,
Pedro Pajes.
catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Line drive. Merrill makes the grab. And that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
off for the
we're at the top of the
Yankees.
8th. And
First
stepping in
baseman,
for the
Bryce
Yankees,
Harper.
Bryce Harper. Hamilton back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 14-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ian Hamilton departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Paul Sewald.
And
Number
compared to a lot of
34.
other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's in there at the knees. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Now batting,
Well, there's something
catcher,
really nice
Ryan
about
Diaz.
getting your yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, man aboard, Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit in the air, left field. Donovan hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside edge. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Left fielder.
We talk about
Brenton
guys
Doyle.
with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that
Ball, that's it.
misses. And that's ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically,
One ball,
that
one
team
strike.
that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away. Sewell checks the runner. Lindor back in there. Lindor on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and
off
now
for
the center
St.
fielder,
Louis,
Victor
center
Scott.
fielder,
This is a
Victor
guy who's
Scott
in the
for
lineup first
second.
and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
To third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting,
Otto
second
Lopez.
baseman, Otto
Next up for the Cardinals, 1 for 3.
Lopez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
Up next
far
for the
from routine.
Cardinals,
That's the one thing
right
about big
fielder,
leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lars
2 outs,
Nootbaar.
base is empty. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there, and it's 0-1.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his
Outside.
pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
2 outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, Doyle coming on. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. back here at Busch
Leading off
Stadium.
for the
Now it's the
Yankees,
second baseman, Jazz Chisholm
Jazz
Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. One away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose
And here
Ramirez.
is Jose Ramirez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First
Ball
pitch
inside.
just misses. That's towards center. Scott under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Two
Juan
down,
Soto.
base is empty. Now up as the Yankees DH, Juan Soto. First pitch
that ball went out.
misses. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked
Now
in
batting,
there.
right
Well,
fielder,
he's
Aaron
really slowed the
Judge.
game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Aaron Judge. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at
0-1.
all. Soto off of first with two away. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2.
Got him looking. And Judge is down on strikes. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And we're back.
Leading
Last
off for the
chance for the home
Cardinals.
team. Here comes
First
Willson
baseman,
Contreras.
Willson Contreras. Now pitching for
So
New
they
York.
turn things over to one of their young
Number
arms,
77.
DJ Hers.
Compared to
DJ
some
Hurd.
days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch
0-1.
misses. Now 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high
Now
four-seam
batting,
fastball
left
has become
fielder,
such a
Brendan
staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And
Donovan.
what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
The other way. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. On the ground. Base hit and a run in to score. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball one.
Two on, one out. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Way out in front of that inside pitch
Now
there,
batting,
and just exactly
catcher,
the
Pedro.
opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Strike on the outside. 0-2 now. 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long